Here's a quick recap of Masters Toronto XLG versus G2. XLG opened the match with a tribute to 2022, planting in the old meta spot, and Jog quickly reminds them why we left that timeline behind. On the bonus, Viva lights up the wall behind Jonah P in hopes that the observer camera did not see that. Unfortunately, he was caught in 4K. XLG's nerves look to be on full display as Happyway starts handing out fades in hopes that if this whole Valorant thing doesn't work out, he can pivot to being a barber. But this might be because he's closer to his monitor than anyone on XLG is to breaking the 4-kill barrier. Next round, XLG try a slick mid play, but once again, they can't land the shots and Jog barely escapes. XLG swap up the post plant, but Jog's game audio is so loud he hears Coconut jump before he even presses spacebar. Bro is speedrunning tinnitus. Still, through the power of the Lorax, Rarga finds a blind kill and finally gets XLG their second round, closing the half out 2-10. The next pistol shows a little hope for XLG, with Trent getting absolutely dogged to give them the pistol. But G2 immediately hit them with the signature force, shutting down the momentum like the Bluetooth disconnected right before Gambino came on. Happyway tries to go for a mid-round timing, but the nerds that G2 are, they still have 4 people sitting in spawn 1 minute into the round. Even with Happyway putting on his Foon shoes, G2 close out the first map in a dominant 12-3. Map 2 opens with Valen trying to make new friends by tickling XLG, leading Jog to a stare down with the entire population of China. On round 5, Happyway shows Jog and Trent the back of his hand, giving XLG a foothold in the round. Unfortunately, Viva and Rarga are lining up single file like it's an elementary school field trip. Viva is not happy about this, and in protest, shock darts Rarga straight into the afterlife. Leaf finds himself in a 1v2 and laces up the Air Jordans, putting Midi on his shirt. But Rarga is done playing and pulls an ace out of his sleeve to give XLG their fourth. The half ends with G2 up 5-7. Next pistol, Jonah picks up a quick 3-piece to give G2 the round. The bonus comes down to a 1v1 and Leaf out-raps Viva so bad I thought he was B-Rabbit from 8 Mile. Next round we see Jog attempt to jump a trip, but that guy has baby legs, cause how is he still triggering this? In the same round, Leaf again showcases his rapping skills, making Viva look like Drake post-Kendrick. On round 17, Viva La Vida, because this man introduces G2 to some cold play. Then we see Jog swap out his mouse for his steering wheel. Like, no bro, this is not Trackmania. Finally, G2 deploy the dirtiest combo, Viper Molly plus Thorns, and with that, XLG are knocked out of the event.